Welcome back to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media, and I have been speaking with Barbara Koich with Vegas Ink and Toner.
Product.
Yeah.
What's the difference? How you differentiate yourself with other one in the market?
Well, one of the things that we do is we provide different types of ink and toner cartridges. Everybody knows that your printer is made by Hewlett-Packard or Brother, Lexmark, Sharp, whatever the manufacturer is, and they always have the ink and toner which is manufactured by the manufacturer. But we also have a lower cost alternative. They are called compatibles, and they're made by a different company, but they're made specifically to fit in and work in your machine. It's an excellent way for business owners to stretch their office supply dollars. And you don't have any worries when you're using a compatible from us, because all of our compatibles come with a 100% guarantee for their quality and their performance. So also something that we do to differentiate ourselves is that we do recycle the old cartridges.
Oh yeah, that's a big headache. Sometimes if you buy, I bought the ink cartridge from Office Depot, they say, oh, we don't recycling anymore. They used to have like $10 or $20
Right,
coupon,
yeah, they did
then they
stop
don't
doing
take
that.
anymore.
Yeah.
Then you have to somehow wrapping the up carefully, then leave it to the dumpster, but it's still not good.
Well, it's not good for the landfill.
Yeah.
And in this day
Too
and
bad.
age, we try to recycle our bottles, we recycle our cans, we recycle our newspapers, and it just makes sense to recycle our business products as well when we're able to do that. And with your ink and toner cartridges, that is very, very easy to do. And so every time that we make a delivery, we also pick up the empties from our clients. And then we're able to refill those and recycle them and bring them back into the marketplace as a productive product, which again costs less than buying the original ones from the manufacturer. So it ends up being a very good deal for everybody.
Oh, you can refill it. That's
Yes, we do.
something I don't know. It's like keep the cost low.
Yes,
and
we do.
also, yeah, it's good for the eco-friendly
Very much.
concept. Very much. Yeah.
Very much. Everything now you're hearing about is about recycling and going green,
Yeah.
whether it's with recycled, the alternative energies or the recycling of our, with garbage day.
Yeah.
But this is a wonderful thing that we can do. And each one of us uses a printer. Each one of us uses ink or toner. Why throw it in the garbage? It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. How many times could it refill?
I
With
believe
same
that we can refill it several times, because when you do a refill to remanufacture a cartridge, it isn't simply a question of putting more ink or toner in.
I would think it's
What
that
we
way.
do is we replace all of the internal parts as well. So you're basically getting a new toner cartridge, a high quality one, simply in a used exterior case.
You rebuild.
Yes, we refill them, we refuel
inside
them, we
and
clean
use-
them, we replace all of the internal mechanisms that actually make them work. A lot of your cartridges will have a computer chip in them. We replace those as well.
Oh, that I would not know. Have computer
Yeah,
chip.
I've been having some good experiences myself with your compatibles. I've had compatibles that I did not have a great experience with. Any of you out there who have used compatible cartridges that burst inside of your in your printer and destroy your printer, that has happened to me, and I can say with all honesty, I've been using your compatible cartridges for several months now, and I haven't had any problems whatsoever.
Well, that's wonderful. And the important thing is, if you were to have a problem, at this age we all understand that sometimes stuff happens. But we're very, very good about handling it when you do get an occasional cartridge that has an issue. So we always tell our customers, if the cartridge is not performing properly, whether you think it's a smudge or a line or you see extra toner in your machine, you may think it's leaking, anything like that, all you have to do is give us a call and we immediately bring you out a replacement one, no questions asked. We do take care of you. I always tell people that the compatible cartridges are very much like buying a car. You can buy a Chevy Chevette or you can buy a Chevy Corvette. They're both cars, but they're very different in quality, and they're different in performance, they're different in reputation. And compatible cartridges are very much like that. You can go online and you can pay less on Amazon for what we can get it from our supplier. But what quality are you getting? That's the important thing. I had one gentleman who told me he buys them 5 and 6 at a time because he knows he's going to have to throw 2 of them in the garbage. I don't understand that thinking. I would rather get what I'm paying for and get a high quality product from a vendor who stands behind it. So again, it's your different business philosophy, but it makes sense to me to go with a high quality product. Just because it's a compatible doesn't mean it's cheap. They're inexpensive, but they're not cheaply made, and they're not cheap quality. And that's really the difference. And so it enables our buyers, usually the business owner or the office manager, to take our product and stretch their office supply budget to get more for their money. Seems to me like it's a no-brainer. I would say maybe 90% of our business comes from small businesses, small to medium businesses, and 2/3 of those people use the compatible cartridges almost exclusively. So it's an excellent, excellent product. We do sell both. We sell the ones from the manufacturer, and we sell the compatibles. So there are people out there who will insist, like you, they've had a previous bad experience with a compatible, and they're not going to try it, no matter how much I tell them. It's guaranteed. We're local business. We've built our reputation on these. They still don't want to try them. And we sell the OEM is what they're called, the ones that are from the original manufacturer. We sell them, and if that's a preference, we can certainly be a vendor for you as well with that.
I have a question. Like the printer I'm using, it's a Canon, full colors.
Yes.
What is on the bigger picture if I use a compatible? How much I could save, like percentage-wise, in general speak? I buy from Office Depot, Office Max.
If you're using an inkjet cartridge, you might only be if it's a $10 or $15 ink cartridge.
No.
You might be able to get it in a compatible for $10. But I have seen the large laserjet cartridges.
Yeah, I have laser.
And some of those go for $200 and $300 per cartridge.
Yeah.
I've seen it where we can actually save you at least $100 per cartridge by providing a compatible instead. So the cost savings can be significant.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to check into that with you after this show.
Yeah, it's that
I'd be
type
happy
of
to help you.
education, you know, Barbara, and
Yes.
education counts a lot when you're anywhere in life, but it's particularly when you're in business because all your pennies count.
They do.
And having someone to walk you along a path that's going to potentially save you money by coaching you on something just as simple as having the proper ink, having the proper printer. I know I wrote an article about Vegas Ink and Toner for the Las Vegas Informer. And so I learned a lot. We did an interview. We talked about the ins and outs of this business. And we are talking about something that seems so simple, but there are so many refinements and details in knowing how to be smart with your printing and your ink and your toner.
Like any industry, people see 10% of what goes on in an industry. And there is an awful lot behind the scenes with ink and toner. I mean, ink and toner is not the sexiest job out there, but it's a very essential part of the business environment.
Yeah, definitely is.
And if you walk into Staples, you're not going to get the educational aspect of what I'm saying. And this is another way in which Vegas Ink and Toner differentiates ourselves in the marketplace. We're here, again, as a resource to our clients.
So how people can reach you?
Our telephone number is 702-221-2465. Our store we have a physical location, and it's located in the southwestern corner of the city at the intersection of Durango and Warm Springs in the Vons Shopping Center. But as I said, we do deliver to our customers, and we deliver throughout the entire city.
Wow, that's a save a customer lots of time.
That's part of what we do here at Classic Communications is we bring sexiness to things like ink and toner. And
Good luck.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Barbara.
Well, thank you very much, Kwan and Guy, for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Stay tuned for the second segment of The Guy Dawson Show with the illustrious Kwan. See you in a few minutes.